Hey folks, welcome back to another one. This is I think this is day 3 of camping out of the last 4. And it was just a last minute thing. I had to get out and do a bit of a solo. We're on top of a local hill of mine, nothing major, nothing too far. Bolesworth Hill, also known as Ladlow. It's only about 512 metres high. So we're going to chill out, have a bit of food, nothing special, the classic chili and rice, and yeah, a couple of beers and just sit and look at the views, get a good night's kip hopefully, pack up early and get out of here. I'm not far off the summit. I've been up to the summit and touched the top, be rude not to. And yeah, we've got some good news coming, some big news. We've got a big adventure coming at the end of the year, so stay tuned for that. And I've set up my tent. We've all seen my tent before. It's been a year since I've bought it, so we're going to have a little chat about that, give it a little bit of a talk about, because I think it's one of the best value for money tents on Amazon. I think I only paid about 67 quid for it, 68 quid about a year ago. I think it's up at about 100 now, but it's done me fantastic. I've done at least 30-40 nights in it over the last year, so yeah, stay tuned for that one as well. Some awesome views. It's just a bit misty. You got Burnley over that way, Nelson there with Brayfield, Conan Troden there, Fallridge over there. You can't quite see Pendle Hill, it's in the clouds, so if that's in the clouds, this will be in the clouds shortly. It's not much smaller. I can just about make out Pennygent and Whernside over there in the Yorkshire Dales. So let's have a little chat about this tent. It's the Forceatt 2-man tent. Well, it says 2 or 3 man. You can fit 2 men in comfortably. And I've had this about 12 months. It's been on many a through hike, multi-day hike. I think I spent 10 days in it last August, between the Cleveland Way and a community camp. Plenty of room to sit up with, more than enough. Comes with a little, whatever these are called, hang your socks in it when they're wet and all that. You got 4 pockets like this in each corner. I think it weighs 2.5 kilo, but there's plenty of room. If you like the room, it's worth the carry. I've not had it sent to me or anything. It's not a promotion or a sponsorship. It's something I paid for out my own money a few years, 12 months ago, and it's done me fantastically. I've only re-proofed it once after 6 months of use, and that'll be for my Cleveland Way, just to be safe. But I've never had leaks, never had problems. All the zips have held up. I've got no tears in it, no rips, no holes. I've had it in the woodland, I've had it on hills, I've had it on mountains, I've had it in the heavy rain, the strong winds. I've done multi-day hiking with it. I've had it on campsites. I think I've had it everywhere other than snow, but that's because during the winter I'm a bivvy and tarp person, because there's no bugs about. This is more for late spring, summer, early autumn. I use tents. Yeah, it comes with 2 vestibules, 2 men. 2 men will easily fit in it, or man or woman or whatever you're into, 2 thems, with the way the world's going at the minute. 2 vestibules, full inner and outer, fully poled. It's like a copy of the more common tents that we've all been using, except for it's a fraction of the price. What else? You got clip buckles on the corners for it to clip on. You got plenty of room inside. I love this for being a 1-man tent, but I am upgrading soon to a lighter tent, because we'll talk about what I've got coming up very shortly. I'll get some food on and then we'll chat about that. It's a real challenge and I can't wait. But yeah, other than that, we're perfect. I've never had it leaking, never got wet. I've had a bit of condensation on the inside before, but it doesn't matter what tent you buy, no matter how much money you spend on a tent, condensation will always happen. It all depends on the temperature difference from the inside to the outside, whether you're sleeping on a hill in the clouds, or all sorts of factors come into it. But you'll never get a tent that does not condensate up. If there's no wind, it'll always condensate. Alright, it's time to get some grub on. So I've got my billy pot with me. No, I'm not cooking inside of the tent. I'm just going to prep it. I'm going to use my alcohol burner, a little Boundless Voyage titanium thing. Brilliant piece of kit. But along with that, I also have a little fold-away twig stove that it fits in perfect, which I always use. There's a bit of dry grass out there, so we're going to have to go find some peat, some good old Lancashire peat to cook it on, just so it's not near the grass, or some stones, rocks, etc. So yeah, that just folds together. Just a standard little twig stove. If it'll clip, there we go. And then that just drops inside, just like that. So we'll take that. Just got a cheapo chili con carne, some Uncle Ben's spicy Mexican rice, and that is pretty much it. Right, let's take you outside and get this cooked up, get some grub, and then we'll be back in here, stick a little film on or something and eat. Oh, that's better. Nice hot meal. Let's try a bit of this. Jesus Christ, that's hot. Oh, and spicy. Jeez, that's got a kick. Anyway, let's get round to the good news. Oh man. Right, so what the good news is, well, the exciting news, what I'm on with in end of July to August, is the end-to-end trail. For you that aren't familiar with the end-to-end trail, you might know it as Le Jog or Joggle, depending on which way you walk it or cycle it. It's basically walking from the most southern westerly point of the country in Land's End all the way up to the most northeasterly point of the country, which is in Scotland, which is John O'Groats. It's the two furthest points of the country there is. And yeah, it's nearly 1,200 miles. I've got it down for 90 days. I'll probably do it quicker, but I'm literally selling up. I'm selling everything. The only thing that's coming with me is the stuff that fits in the car. The car's going into storage for 90 days. And then I'm going to head down to Land's End, start the walk, find myself. I was going to do it for charity, but I'd be upset if I asked people for money for charities and then I don't manage to do it. It's a big task ahead. I'm excited. I'm not even nervous. I've already started the ball rolling, started selling stuff, started getting stuff. My employer knows I'm off. I don't plan on coming back to where I am. I plan on finding somewhere along the way. and start setting a new chapter in life there. Maybe drive the wagon still, maybe not, I'm not sure. But yeah, it's exciting news. So if you'd like to follow that adventure, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It's going to be all over Instagram, all over YouTube. I will be making a bit of a movie thing from it. Say a movie, a couple of parts maybe. Nothing major. It's to find myself, to find something new, to get away from the normal buzz of life where it's work, sleep, repeat, work, sleep, repeat. So 90 days with stuff on my back. It's just going to be an epic adventure. Unbelievably epic adventure. I know I'm sat here with a bobble in my beard. It's because I've been around a naked flame. Well, I need to put it back in now anyway to eat, because anybody with a beard will tell you that you end up eating it whilst you're trying to eat. So yeah, so I'm going to dig into this Chilean rice. I'm going to crack a beer actually first, just to say thank you for watching if you watch this far. Stop it from spraying. There we go. A nice Birra Moretti. Birra Moretti. Oh, lovely. There's a top lager, that. Top lager. So yeah, so I'm going to shut the camera off. I'm going to sit here, I'm going to watch the lights on the town's lights up. Most of them are already on. I'm going to eat my Chilean rice. I'll bring you back before bed so I can chill out for a bit. Oosh. Alright guys, a few hours have passed now. I've come out the tent and oh, the clouds come in. Can't see a thing, no lights, no nothing. Absolutely zero. Let's put the big one on. Get that. Can't even see out through camera, I don't think. Wow, it's just all coming all of a sudden. Love it. So I'm going to say good night to you. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to jump in bed, chill out, and yeah, I'll see you all in the morning. Unless something nice happens or something mad happens, I'll see you soon. Good night. Morning. Oh, weren't a bad sleep at all. I think I got about 5-6 hours straight through. It's not a bad morning either, to be quite honest. The sun's coming up over there to the east. Little bits of cloud inversions down there. It's not an half bad morning at all. Just listening to the birds and whatnot. Woke up about 4. Just couldn't go back to sleep. It's about 6 now. 6:15. So we're going to get packed up, head home, showered, changed, and I might go out for a bit of a hike today. It's actually a better morning than I thought it was going to be. So calm. Can just make out some of the silhouettes over towards the Yorkshire Dales. It's a bit cloudy. Can't see Pendle Hill. You see down into Burnley, Caldwell reservoirs. Alright, there we have it. Absolutely no trace left whatsoever. I've got my bag of rubbish, I've got everything. You carry it in, you carry it out, leave no trace. There's no excuse not to. But now I'm going to crack on, I'm going to grab my bag and head back to the car. And yeah, I'd like to say thank you for watching if you watched this far. Much love. I'll see you again. Oosh.